Hey, what's up guys? So, we're back at the Chicken Police game. This is episode 4, I think, and this is RinKa Plays. So, last time, well, basically we left off here. But I don't exactly at this moment remember what we did last time. Maybe an old friend can help us, Bubo? We should be finding Bubo then. Okay, but I think we will be trying to go into Frank's place this time. Maybe he's here now.
About this.
Yeah, me too.
What now?
We're going in. We're gonna find Frank alive and well.
Great plan. Can I bring Bertha? What? I swear
Yeah,
I
I
won't shoot you with
guess
it.
he should bring it.
Again?
Oh, thanks, partner. That's real nice of you.
At least not on purpose.
What?
What? Nothing.
Okay. Street bugs, yeah, I don't think there's anything else
Are you
here.
ready?
We were
No,
here
but who
previously,
cares,
right?
Right. Let's go. Just when you thought you were prepared for everything. Well, we weren't. It was dark. Then, as our eyes slowly adjusted to the lack of light, we saw him. Ah, damn it, Frank. What have you done to yourself? What have you got yourself into? And then I thought, if I don't get off this case, is that how I'm gonna end up too?
Okay, so Frank is dead. Oh no, he's
light
not.
me with fire. If it isn't the bloody chicken police.
Hello, Frank. How are you feeling?
You know, Sonny, we insects breathe through little holes anyway. So I just got more air in my windpipes, right?
Stop talking, Frank. We'll get you out of here and you'll be fine.
Hell you will. You always were an incurable optimist, Marty. You can see your way out of a ship that's both on fire and sinking, eh?
Well, actually, that really happened once.
Listen, Frank. Who did this?
Not just who, Sonny. It's who and why.
Well, then who and why?
Oh, damn it, man. It hurts like hell.
I know, buddy. I know.
It's that monkey, right?
Now listen. And keep your non-existent ears pointed, chickens.
Yes, Frank.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, Frank. What were you gonna say?
We are meat.
What? What's that, Frank?
Cluck, he's delirious.
No, you idiots. Don't you understand? Meat is us.
I understand, but...
Nah, he's talking nonsense, Sonny.
Shit. The light. I see the fucking
What the
light.
heck is happening here?
It's here.
Don't go there, Frank, please.
It's really bright.
Frank.
Fucking hell.
Frank!
Fuck.
Yeah. It's over.
What? He died
know.
while standing?
Meat
Okay.
is us.
What the hell does that even mean?
I don't know, Marty, but we're gonna find out.
And if we end up like this?
Frank dug something up he shouldn't have. And he spat in somebody's face. Somebody who shouldn't be messed with.
I know that formula.
Yeah, me too.
So?
Let's take a good look around. Maybe we can figure out exactly what Frank was talking about. May the great wild ones rest his soul.
Or the big bright light or whatever they call it. Anywho, farewell, buddy.
Come on, let's get to work.
By meat is us, I think he meant like, well, the insects are the meat, right? Because their others are stealing the insects and their parts, so I think that's what he meant. Can we inspect him now? Oh, we can.
Ah, feathers. What do we do with them now? Call the police?
Not yet.
We are the
Sonny,
police.
the rules, the big book.
You're kidding me, right?
Of course I'm kidding. I love breaking the rules.
Joking aside, we need to know more before we make this case official. You know our colleagues would just bag him, clean the place up, and be done with it. I mean, he was just a bug.
They wouldn't even open a file on him.
It's unlikely.
So, what now?
We know someone who can help.
Oh, no, you don't mean him, do you?
Yes, I do. Bubo. Well, the old ex-coroner owes us a few favors.
Ugh, don't we owe him a few?
Well, it's basically the same thing.
Okay, so we're gonna cruise around with a clucking dead body?
No. We're bringing Bubo here. Once he's examined him, we'll give Frank a proper burial, don't worry. But first, we have to finish what he started. And we gotta leave no trace that we were ever here.
Like ghosts.
Exactly.
Chicken ghosts. Or ghost chickens.
Are you finished?
Oh yeah, I'm finished.
Okay, so I guess I should be able to inspect
Clucking
Frank,
feathery
no?
hell.
You took the word right out of my beak, partner.
How long have we known the old bug?
I don't know, 10 years, something like that.
I was just a chick back then. A greenhorn little snot next to you.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
Fond memories.
Yeah, we had some.
Well, rest in peace, Frank. May the great light shine upon you. Although I don't know if you were religious or not, but,
I think Frank only believed in one thing. The truth.
wow. That was nice.
I can be nice.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so I guess we cannot inspect them, huh?
Clucking.
You took the
Yeah,
word.
I already went through that. Okay, clear. But we're gonna inspect the place then. Case map.
Riots in
So
the Hive, the King, the MEAT, the fall of the Wessler Empire. This is an incoherent mess.
There must be a system to it. But unfortunately, only Frank would know it.
Do you really think we're in the middle of some big conspiracy?
It's too early to say, but we can't leave it at that. Frank was involved in something serious.
So what do we do? Are we gonna interrogate the King?
Maybe. Better not. I mean, not yet. But later.
Oh, wild ones. This is gonna be a joyride.
clear. Are we checking out the mess?
This is not a good sign.
No, it's not.
Had he gone mad? I mean, was someone or something driving him crazy?
He was completely consumed by what he was working on. And I'm afraid that's what led to his death.
Shit.
Chicken shit.
Chicken. Okay. But well, I think the monkey actually did all of this, but okay. Well, I mean, the one with Frank. So yeah, I got some letter here, something there, and something in a trash can. Let's start with the letter.
Look, there's something interesting here. A letter. Should we read it?
Can't hurt Frank now, can it? And anyway, it's been opened already.
Perfect argument.
Now, let's see.
So, oh, I did receive it in my inventory, huh? So, inspect. To Frank. Secret found, okay. I can never thank you enough for what you did for me. Life in Averia is wonderful. Everyone here is so welcoming and friendly. I think I met a very nice boy too. I have never been so free as I have since I stepped out from under the shadow of my mother and the hive. Forever in your debt, and always your friend, Zelina. Okay. Clear. What's
A
in the
good
trash?
detective has to do that sometimes. But I doubt it's necessary now.
Okay. And what's there on the
Everything
table?
here is covered in it. Old newspaper articles, ancient files, obscure memos, and all sorts of crazy scribbles.
Okay, so there's nothing else here, basically.
Selena.
That must be the Spider Queen's daughter.
Oh.
So,
Frank helped her escape the Hive and Clawville.
seems like it. Wait. For the Great Wild Ones, if the Queen finds out about this, she'll have us hanged.
Well, she can't hurt Frank now, but she can hurt us. Who knows how she'll react to this news?
And we made her a promise. So, what do we do?
We have two options. We tell her the truth, or we lie to her. Simple as that.
I don't like either.
Welcome to the real world, buddy boy. All tough decisions, no reward.
Well, I don't think that it will be like bad telling the truth to her now, because nothing could happen as they said to Frank now, and why would she hurt us? We only learned the truth, right? Wait, why does he have such a mechanism here with a broom on top? Are we inspecting the
Nothing
kitchen?
here. Did Frank eat anything at all?
This case seems to have wiped everything else from his mind. I was like that once.
Once? You've been living like that since I've known you. Speaking of which, what do you eat?
What do I eat? Ah, give me a break.
But seriously, I've known you for 20 years, and I don't know if I've ever seen you eat.
Well, I might be a vampire, Rooster.
An energy vampire, more like. Do you really think he had gone mad?
No, I don't think so. He was the most methodical detective I've ever known. Ah, sure, he was a bit Looney Tunes, but he was thorough and measured.
But this place tells a different story.
He got himself into something he couldn't exactly handle.
Well, I hope he got close to the flame and didn't die in vain.
Maybe we can finish what he started.
Or we end up like him?
Or we end up like him.
Great.
Okay, so let's leave this place. So I think it would be good firstly if we went and checked Bubo. Marty's nest, that's still locked. Bubo's clinic. Like, firstly we go to Bubo and then later on I think we could be going to the Spider Queen, right?
Good
Let's
old
start with
Dr.
that.
Bubo. He used to be a coroner at the station, but he was fired a couple of years ago. Too many organs and chemicals disappeared while the old bird's secret lab just kept growing and growing. Since then, the place has become a kind of backstreet clinic, frequented by criminals and bent cops. I can't count how many times we've been stitched up by the old owl. Of course, we never asked for anesthetic. We were too scared of losing an organ or two when we woke up, if we woke up. So it's mostly pain that comes to mind when Bubo's name comes up. But the fact is that the owl was a fantastic pathologist in his day, so he may have some useful information. Are
Good,
you ready?
good.
Can anyone ever be ready for him?
Well, not really.
Well, let's get this over with.
Hey, Bubo, you old owl.
Ooh, I really didn't need you guys. Shot, cut, burn, or what? Spit it out quickly. I'm having a bad day.
It's nighttime, Bubo.
Day, night, day, who cares? It doesn't make any difference for me. So, what do you want?
What if we just wanted to say hello to an old friend?
Yeah, and I'm the featherless holy virgin swan.
Okay. There are a few things you might be able to help us with.
Have you been in a no-go zone again?
Something like that. There's this case that takes us to some pretty dark and strange places.
There's always a case with dark and strange places.
Have you heard of the distant light?
Woohoo! In the hive. You're not messing around, are you? Okay. I'm interested in this one. Just a little.
So, can we ask you a few questions?
Since you're already here. But don't take too deep a sniff. I spilled some chemical, and the truth is, I don't even know what it was. If we're lucky, we'll just get a little stoned.
What a
Nice.
prospect. No coffee?
You don't want to drink the coffee I drink, Marty, my boy. Trust me.
Okay.
Okay, so do we firstly maybe inspect the place? I have always done that, so let's go with that.
Wait, don't touch it, Sonny.
What? I wasn't going to.
Who knows what kind of ancient, dark voodoo pathogens breed here?
Voodoo pathogens? You haven't been snorting Bubo's secret medicine again, have you?
No, never again. That night I'll never forget.
Neither will the poor orangutan.
The painting?
Why is this framed? They usually frame artwork, don't they?
The word artwork means different things to different animals, Marty. I bet your house is full of pin-up posters.
You think I'm that simple?
I don't have to answer that, do I?
If you must know, I like sophisticated vintage paintings.
You do?
If you don't believe me, come see for yourself. Actually, how come you've never been to my place?
Because you've never gotten me properly drunk, sweetheart.
Well, that ship has probably sailed. Laura may never let me back home.
Come on, you two were made for each other.
Do you really think so?
A masochistic cougar goddess and a danger junkie rooster? You're kidding. It's a match made in heaven.
You're being sarcastic again.
And you're getting better at being a detective.
The cabinet?
All legal stuff, right, Doc?
Of course, Sonny. You want my permission, perhaps?
You know what? Yes, please.
You're bluffing, and so am I. So we can end this conversation right here.
Nice.
You old geezer.
You wrinkled old cock.
Damn, that
Ooh, can I
sounds
play this
wrong.
too?
No.
The door?
Bubo's operating room and weird laboratory. No reason to go in there yet. And I hope there won't be later.
Okay, so yeah, let's not go there then. And the last thing, basically, right? Yeah, the examination
Remember the
bed.
last time you lay here while I held your hand?
You mean the time you shot me and then had to hold me down on the
Wow.
bed so I wouldn't wring your neck while Bubo was removing your pellets from my ass?
Memories are so much more fun in retrospect, aren't they?
We'll see how you remember the Laura incident later.
Hey, why'd you bring that up?
Because I'm mean. And I enjoy it.
Nice. Okay, so yeah, finally, let's talk to Bubo then.
So, ask your silly detective questions. Can't you see I have 100 things to do?
Well, no, not really.
Sonny always has some silly detective questions. He's really good at that.
And you could be better at shutting the cluck up.
Ooh, I miss this so much.
And yeah, we have the topics which we can ask. Let's go. Oh, start with meat.
There's
That
this
sounds
new
interesting.
meat substitute. It's called MEAT. Do you know anything about it?
A little too salty for my taste, but otherwise it's really good.
That's not what I mean. Something more scientific.
I don't know what it's made of, but it's not meat. And it still tastes
From-
deceptively like meat. Like
Insects?
chicken.
Insect
Chicken?
meat?
How do you know what chicken tastes like?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to, Marty boy.
Wow.
Have you ever had it tested? I mean, under laboratory conditions.
Why would I do that? But if you get some, I might as well do it. For a price, of course.
That's what we're gonna do.
Good for you. Good for you.
Okay. So we're gonna be testing some meat, I guess. About
The
Frank?
truth is, we're not here to chat.
What a stunning surprise.
Remember Frank? Frank Castellini?
The three-toothed walrus guy?
No, but almost.
Oh, yeah. I know. The one-eyed jaguar with that ridiculous squeaky voice.
What? No, don't be silly.
Then I don't know who. Tell me.
The horned beetle detective from the Hive.
Ah, you mean half-armed Frank. Why didn't you say so? What's with that poor bugger? He owes me $20.
Well, you're
Not
not getting
anymore.
that 20 back anytime soon.
I knew that son of a bum would run away.
He's dead.
Oh,
Oh, indeed. And we need you to examine him.
here we go. I knew you'd drag me into some crazy suicide scenario. But no, the answer is no. I don't do bugs.
You don't do bugs? What are you, a buggish?
No, you clucking duck. But
Nice.
as much as it may not seem like it, I like to live. And I'd still like to be doing it in the future.
Come on, old bird.
Anyone who's been involved in insect issues since the Segregation Act won't last long. It's just the way it is. And your two pretty eyes ain't gonna change that, Martin.
So I have pretty eyes?
Look, buddy boy, I don't need this shit. But Frank was our friend. He was your friend too, or something.
Is that a yes?
No, that's a But fine. Okay, bring him here and I'll check him out.
What? Bring him here.
What did you think? That I was gonna dissect someone in a dark little hole in the hive?
Clock in hell. Okay.
Okay,
We'll get his body.
fine. And hurry. But also make sure he's out of here without a trace.
We will, Bubo. And thanks. We owe you one.
Don't say that yet, Sonny. Something tells me it's gonna be a long, long night.
Well, I wasn't planning on going home anyway.
Okay, so how the heck are we gonna be transporting him? I don't know, but let's ask about the hands of the pianist.
You are a master of bones, old man.
Ooh, thank you very much. If you gotta break 'em or fix 'em, look for old Bubo.
What a slogan.
We have a friend who has a badly broken hand, a pianist from the Hive. Do you think you could fix it?
I can't tell you anything offhand, but get the guy.
Pun intended.
Or at least his hand, and I'll see what I can do.
That's it? No, you have to do something for me in return?
Oh, you're right, Marty boy.
Marty.
So, since you're going to the Hive, speak to the Queen for me. I want an audience.
Why would you want to speak to the Queen?
That's my secret, okay? That's all I ask. Deal?
Deal. And the pianist will be sent here.
So be it.
Okay. Bodies?
Corpses are disappearing from the cemetery in the Hive, Bubo. Have you heard anything about this?
You're asking me of all people?
We know you were deep in the Clawville organ trade in the past. We're not here to judge.
Well, I am.
Those times are history, okay? I'm off the organs, or any other body parts. I've been clean for 7 years.
Okay, that's not why we're here. Have you heard anything about the disappearances?
Afraid not. But if I ever get any salesmen peddling insect organs knocking on my door, you'll be the first to know.
Thanks.
Okay, and what does the something is different about Bubo, you mean, or?
Something is different here.
Busy times, boys. I'm a little more scattered than I should be.
No, it's like something's missing.
You mean Ursula?
That's it.
You feathered bastard.
Has the poor she-bear finally come to her senses and left you? Again?
Ooh, you know the situation very well, don't you, sonny boy?
And me. We're kind of like Bachelors Anonymous now.
She's gone again, but this time for good. You just feel it when they leave in such a way that they never come back.
Shit, I was just trying to be funny. I'm sorry, old bird.
I don't need your pity. Since then, I'm a free bird. And I can work as much as I want.
Good for us.
Good for you. Ooh.
But, well, I don't know. Take care of yourself, okay?
Cut the crap, Sonny, or I'll puke.
Yep, there's the Bubo everyone knows and loves.
Okay, I guess that's kinda it. Oh, we can still talk with Bubo, new clue. Yeah, okay, let's talk to
I don't have
Bubo.
all night, chickens. Ask me your questions and get out of here.
Okay, no need to dissect us right away.
Okay, that's kinda it, I guess. Then we're going out of here, but we're going back to Frank's place then, and I
Let's
don't know.
go.
How are we gonna bring him?
Feathers. Frank's gone.
Someone
Oh.
else got to him first.
What do you mean someone else? Who the cluck needs a dead bug?
The same clucker who digs up the bodies in the graveyard.
Oh yeah, you've got a point.
We need to take a good look around. The culprits must have left some kind of clue.
How the hell can you be so calm?
Rest assured, Marty, I'm not.
Whoever did this, I'm gonna finish him off. This is now personal.
Good, make it personal. That's always
Yeah.
the best way.
I think the big book says the exact opposite.
You see, son, that's why I don't read.
I don't know. Well, let's start from the sofa where we went last time, staying.
Damn, Frank.
Look, there's something in there.
What do you see?
Uh,
There's nothing else.
oh, item received. Okay, a golden fang? So it's... Well done, you have unlocked the secret. Can this be yours, Mick? A golden fang, the symbol of the Golden Fang clan, evidence and souvenir in one? Oh yeah, it's... Well, yeah. Damn.
What about this?
It's a tooth, Marty. Or a fang, to be more precise.
It's
Made
from
of
the
gold.
monkey.
It doesn't get much more on the nose than that, does it?
Just confirms our suspicions.
The Golden Fang clan collects dead bugs?
And murder
But-
is probably also on their agenda.
But why did they leave it here?
Yeah, why
Is
did
it some
they
kind of
leave it?
message?
Or Frank knocked it out before he was killed.
I don't get this, Boss Bird.
Well, I have a hunch. But it's getting late. Let's figure this out in my office.
You mean in that dark little hole you call home?
If I remember correctly, you don't have any place better at the moment.
You're right. I'll zip it.
Good. Let's make like chickens and get the cluck out of here.
Okay, but are we inspecting the other
This
places?
kitchen is as useless as...
Maybe something appeared here?
There's no need.
I guess not. Case
All
map.
these scribbles and newspaper cuttings.
We
Let's have
already
a closer look.
went through this, I
Concentrate,
think. Alright. Toggle zoom. Oh, we can do that. But is this like needed or not? Mess.
Damn, this looks...
Yeah, I think that's kinda it then for this place. I've checked everything. We're going out from here then. So, wait. Maybe we should go to the distant light. It's locked, okay. Because we can only go to Sonny's flat, okay, clear.
The smell of dust and broken dreams. But what's with all these boxes?
I'm leaving soon, Marty. For good. Soon as we get this case out of the way.
Yes. You're around the wilderness trip, right? But really, you'll just leave everything and never come back? I mean, you're friends?
Friends?
Yeah, friends. Like me. Or Monica, or...
There's nothing to tie me here, Marty. Since Molly left.
Molly, Molly, Molly.
What?
Always Molly. How many years has it been? Do you even remember?
Yeah, I remember. Every single miserable day.
Jeez, old bird, can you even hear yourself? Shouldn't you be
What, Marty?
moving on? Get on with your life. If you don't have someone to stay for, go and get someone worth staying for.
Oh, yeah, sure, because it's that simple.
Yes, it's exactly that simple. It would be, if you wanted to.
Marty, please, don't cluck about things you don't understand.
You're right. I'm not in your shoes. That's fair. But to leave everything and just go off into the wilds? Sure, it sounds romantic, but do you even know where you're going?
I have no clucking idea, and I don't care.
But I do.
Look, let's just finish this, okay? That's all I ask.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so I received an ask thing from Marty. Bedroom. Wait, I want to go to the bedroom.
This must be where you hide your huge cork board full of photos and newspaper clippings with your lunatic conspiracy theory that the world is actually run by over-evolved hairless primates.
Marty, you need help. Really. Don't be afraid to ask.
But everything is so much more exciting in my head and somehow more colorful as well.
You know what? Good for you, Marty. Good for you.
Yeah, good for me. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to go to the bedroom because I thought maybe that girl is still there, but well, probably not. Okay, let's go and talk with Marty, ask questions, looking worried.
Listen, Sonny, about what the Queen said,
What do you mean?
that it all started with us? This downfall? Because we caused the Wessler Empire to collapse? I've never thought about it like that before.
I have. Countless times.
And? What's your conclusion?
I've been over this a million times in my head, Marty. And you know what? Maybe she's right. Maybe we did cause all this. But if I had to do it over again, well, I'd do it over again.
Why?
Because it was the right thing to do. And because it was our job.
Maybe you're right, but still...
You don't know what would have happened if we hadn't done it. Maybe everything would have been better. Maybe a lot worse. So what's the point of dwelling on it?
Huh. Usually you're the gloomy, depressed, pissed-off, grumpy type. And yet now, you're comforting me.
Well, maybe I can change.
Chicken shit. You're Sonny. You'll always be Sonny.
Don't go weird on me, Marty, okay?
Understood.
And puzzle pieces
So,
then?
let's get our act together and see what we've got.
A mysterious woman, Missing bodies, the Golden Fang clan, the Spider Queen, and Frank. All in one night. This could be a new record.
Concentrate, Marty. We need to piece together a logical chain of events from this whole mess.
Yeah, let's investigate the cluck out of this shit.
Is that your new slogan?
Yeah.
Work on it.
Okay, this is gonna be a little bit difficult. Piece together the chain of events by combining the right events with the right animals. Okay, cycle through the events to select the one that fits best into the panel. Each event can only be used once. Each panel will require you to select one or two animals. The same animals cannot be present on multiple panels. You can track your progress at the bottom of the screen. Okay. So, this lady contacted me. Yes. Wait, cycle event, select event. About her missing husband. Yes. Something is wrong at the cemetery. Wait, which one was it? Can I zoom in? I don't understand which one is Frank. Okay, he got in trouble with the wrong gang, so it's this one, right? Ah, yeah. Wait, about her missing, they dug up dead. He got in trouble, the Golden Fang clan, yes. Then it's this one, something is wrong at the cemetery. They dug up the dead. Wait, he got in trouble with the wrong gang? Ended up dead. Huh, this doesn't seem to work for some reason. They dug up with the Golden Fang, and in the end, he got into trouble. Wait, maybe it's both of them should be here. The Golden Fang. And in the end, he... Well... I cannot select... I don't know. Is it them? No. Select one or two animals. What if I just leave... Yeah, him... And in the end, he died. I guess that's what it was.
This Milo guy was working in the textile factory, which suddenly closed down.
So he started to work for Frank, our old pal.
But the job wasn't long-lived. Neither was he, and even his body disappeared.
Along with several other bodies, so his wife came to you.
Who didn't paint a pretty picture of the Hive.
And then we found a clue in the cemetery that drew us to the distant light.
Where we learned a lot from the Spider Queen. For example, that the Golden Fang rules the Hive and is keeping them in its thrall.
And that our old friend Frank was neck-deep in it.
Sadly, Frank won't be providing us with information.
Unless it's from beyond the grave.
And then his body disappeared.
Which we have to find.
And we know where to look. But we're gonna need some heavy artillery for the job.
And we can't pursue this case officially.
So we have to keep it a secret.
Quite a prospect. The chicken police are back in action.
Shut up, Marty.
Nice. Are we speaking with him about something as well?
Doomed damsel in distress. Just the usual, huh?
This is different, Marty.
Because...
When she came to see me, I was dreaming about an old case. Remember the fly named Novak?
Yeah?
Yeah, that
Hell of a
rings a
case.
bell.
We almost ended up in the river.
Well.
Twice.
That's the one. So, I was dreaming about that particular case, and then this woman came along, straight out of the Hive. It felt like it just couldn't be a coincidence.
You mean, the Hive is calling us?
As the flame calls the moth.
Ooh, that's poetic. And awesome.
Thank you.
And we can still speak about
Marty.
with him about something.
I've got something I've been trying to tell you all night.
Well, go ahead, boss. You can always be honest with me.
You look like shit.
Thanks, man.
What a
What
compliment.
was that?
I said jerk.
Oh, yeah, I got that right.
Oh, and again about
So
something,
are you
okay?
gonna tell me what happened with Laura, or what?
Let's leave it. It's too fresh.
Okay, I get it, pal.
Okay, so that's kinda it, but we have something in our inventory, phone numbers. My notebook. Oh, Louis' number? 932? Who's Louis? Well, I guess we're
Let's see.
calling him. So, use phone 555932.
Hey, you old carrot chewer.
Hello, Sonny, my dear friend. It's been a long time since I heard your voice. How can I help you tonight?
Sorry to call you at this hour, but could you get Marty a room just for tonight?
Well, I was just leaving, but sure. We'll manage.
Thanks, Lewis. Wait, where are you going at this hour? Isn't it almost morning?
Oh, it's just a little business, Sonny. Don't worry about it. I'm opening the apartment for Marty.
Thanks again, buddy boy.
Okay. So we
A
did
picture
get
was
him a
beginning
room.
to form. Not clear, not a masterpiece, but I could pick out details already. Worrying details. A queen of a hidden world. A king of a dying world. Graves dug up. Bodies missing. A golden fang. And a dead friend. Quite a night. Marty's here, and he's confident as ever. But I can see the skin on the corner of his beak twitching a little. He's holding on tight as he rides along with me on yet another crazy, dangerous, and overly mysterious case. But he should be at home to save his crumbling marriage. I should be somewhere else too, on that round-the-world trip I've been planning for so long. But yeah, this is me. This is us. Chicken police till the end. Well, that end may be close.
What is
Yeah.
it, Sonny? What's worrying
I
you?
open.
I was just
I-
thinking that maybe this is the
close.
very case that really is gonna end the chicken police.
Eesh, it must be depressing being Sonny Featherland 24 hours a day.
It is, Marty. It really is.
Oh, so we're unlocking chapter 2, nice, of Kings and Showgirls.
We had to keep secret all day what we were really working on. The boss wouldn't approve the case of a dead insect, not to mention the lost bodies. So, with a few packs of cigarettes and a couple of pots of coffee, we waited out the end of the shift to finally go into the hive again. Because we never learn. The shift is over, Marty. Can we get to the real work?
Thanks to
The
the
real
wild
work.
ones. This day almost killed me.
Don't tell me.
Even the paperwork was scarce. Don't animals want to eat each other anymore?
See, everything used to be better.
Meanwhile, in homicide, life goes on. Everybody's just shooting and beating each other to death. What are we coming to?
I hear you, young fella. What? Why are you looking like that?
Don't look behind you.
Oh, no, don't tell me it's...
Santino Featherland and
Oh,
Martin
the Blood Boy.
Ah, feathers. I knew it.
I'm sure he just wants to say goodnight.
Santino.
Does he know something? Why are they don't really appreciate him? Let's go with that. I guess we do have to speak to him, right?
Hey, boss. How nice to see you. Is that a new coat?
Yeah, it looks good on you. But we were just leaving.
Ah, not so fast, chickens.
Yeah, I knew this was coming. Such a classic.
I see you're still full of life. How about a little overtime?
No, thanks.
I don't know, boss. My back's a little stiff.
Yeah, it's been a busy day.
All that paperwork
And target practice.
and paperwork.
We said that already.
Yeah, but today was twice as much, so.
Enough.
Yep.
Someone's waiting for you in your office. You might pop in there once in a while for a change.
But who? At this hour? Is nothing sacred anymore?
I don't mean to be disrespectful, boss, but whatever it is, if it's not an urgent predatory case, then...
Featherland, do I need to remind you that you're only still here because I graciously allow it?
No, sir.
I beg your pardon.
No, sir. I am aware of that.
You should have retired 1,000 years ago, to everyone's delight. But you're still here, on your own volition, so you dance like I whistle, you understand? Or you can go straight to the old hen house.
Yes, sir.
To your office, then. I'll be waiting for you there. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Yes, boss. Got it,
Wow,
boss.
okay
Did I
then.
already tell you how nice your coat is?
Shut the clock up, McChicken.
Yes, sir. Who the clucking cluck could it be?
Whoever it is, they can go cluck themselves for all I care. We don't have time for this. We have to find Frank.
The old bone chewer's gonna crunch you like a little late-night snack.
You're right. It's better to do what he asks,
Yeah,
whatever it
yeah.
is. Just get it over with.
Anyway, why aren't we private eyes? Then we wouldn't have this kind of problem.
Because private eyes are underpaid.
Us too.
Well, they don't have insurance.
Do we?
No one respects them.
Us neither.
And they're generally just pathetic, Marty.
So are we.
Good point. So why aren't we private snoops?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, let's go and see what's waiting for us in the office.
I wonder exactly who that is. But maybe let's firstly go to the reception. I want to ask regarding Monica because she was sad, you know. Oh, the queen, maybe she does know something
Listen,
about her.
Don, we just came from the Hive. Straight from the queen, Miss Zenaida.
You're serious? Well, I sincerely admire you boys for
Thanks.
making it out alive.
Actually, it wasn't that big of a deal.
Well, we did fill our pants a little.
Just a little.
My condolences.
You know something about her, Mon. We must have a file on her or something.
Zenaida is a truly mysterious woman. Truth is, we're not even sure that's her real name. And there's no mention of any family name, of course. Some believe that she is descended from an old noble family,
She did have some old paintings of classy bugs in her lair.
but others say it's all just theatrical powder, and that the queen, on the contrary, has fought her way to the top out of poverty.
Like in a fairy tale.
Exactly. It's all fairy tales, and myths and legends, no facts.
Thanks, Mon. That helped.
You're welcome, Boss Bird. Just let me know if you need anything.
I will, sweetheart.
Okay.
What?
Nothing? Nothing, just some strange sparks bouncing all over the place.
Ah, shut up, Marty.
Okay, and well, we can still speak with
Hey,
her.
Mon, tell me, what the hell is all this? Who's waiting for us in the office?
You know what? I've not a clue, and it makes me furious.
You don't know? But you know everything that's going on here.
Yeah, that's just it. Blood Boil let whoever it is in through the back door, and
Okay.
me, he cut me out completely,
That's outrageous.
right? But I'm not gonna let it go.
Good. Get the old bone chewer by his tail.
Oh, I will.
And something
Tell
else?
me, Mon, did Laura call by any chance?
No, Marty. Sorry.
Any messages?
None.
Never mind. It's okay, she's probably busy.
Yeah. Listen, Marty, if you need a place to stay,
Oh, no, just leave it, Mon. I'll manage. She'll calm down and we'll sort everything out.
Amen to that, Marty.
that's the spirit, you big chicken.
And something
How
else
can I
still?
help you guys?
We're fine for now. Thanks, Mon.
Oh,
Dinky danky.
why
Any news?
do
Nothing
we
at the moment, but
still
Deal.
keep getting this option? Okay, not anymore. Anything interesting in our bag? I guess not really. So, it's strange that I cannot select the fang. Okay, whatever. Maybe we should be showing it to Monica. I have no clue why, but and use item.
Next time. but
Yeah,
not
okay,
now.
that's not really logical, I guess. Offices. Oh. Wait. Our office is... That's a shooting range, so
Let's
I guess to the offices. Yeah. Wait, that's the detective or... No, that's someone else. That's not the
What can I
detective.
say? Home away from home. The familiar smell of thousand-year-old files, an unopenable window, an unlockable door, familiar scratches on ancient wooden chairs, the mark of a fallen cigarette butt forever burned into the desk, the haunting memory of 1,000 empty bottles. If I die tonight, bury me here, under the cold, dead cases. But first, let's talk to this clown.
Okay.
This gentleman here is...
Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf.
The who?
I see my reputation precedes me again. Exactly as my white-feathered friends said. I'm Cassidy Lupus, actor, artist, and idol to some.
Wow. Cassidy Lupus is speaking to us.
Well, that's just fantastic.
Mr. Lupus has a problem and asked for our help. We don't usually get involved in such personal matters. Mr. Lupus is a well-beloved movie star and close friend of our great king.
Just what we needed.
Excuse me, Detective Featherland?
I said we're honored.
You know, they say wonderful things about you boys. Epic adventures, bloody affairs, crime gang shootings, arson.
Thanks,
Just
thanks.
an average Monday morning.
Sadly, my Monday mornings are not exactly cloudless these days either. And especially not average.
Oh my, are you out of caviar perhaps?
Oh, please, don't be so base. I understand I'm from a different circle. I'm not as tanned and wild as you, but I'm coming to you for help.
Don't listen to him, Mr. Lupus. He's always like that. But otherwise, he's a great detective, I can assure you. So, what can we do for you?
Well, it's a complex and delicate matter, but I've been threatened. I need your protection.
Protection? Excuse me, but we're detectives. We're not here to prevent trouble. We're here to find the cause, if it's already happened.
Oh, there's plenty of detective work in this case, believe me.
I'm afraid I don't follow. But okay, fine. How about if I ask you some pointed questions first?
Like an interrogation? Like in a movie? That's fantastic. You know, I've never played a detective or a murderer before.
Let's hope you don't have to do it this time either. Shall we begin?
Just do what you do best, boys.
Oh, damn, we did receive a lot of things, huh? Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Sony's desk. Huh. Surfboard, that's a little bit random, but I want to inspect Sony's desk.
That's, what can I say? I can't even find my words in this mess.
It's perfectly organized chaos, Marty. Everything has its place and purpose.
Uh-huh. Good one. And all that stuff on the floor?
Full use of available space.
Okay. I'm not pushing it.
Clear. Okay, so what about Marty's desk? Moose? Yeah, let's
Have
check
you ever
this
been here
as well.
before?
Why? Because it's tidy? Order is the soul of everything. You could learn from me, old bird.
This isn't just order, Marty. No living animal has ever worked here. That's for clucking sure.
What can I say? I'm an open book to you.
Sometimes I think that's just the surface, and there's more underneath.
But then you realize that you overthink everything.
What can I say? I'm an open book to you, partner.
Okay, and let's speak to Lupus
Don't
then.
hesitate, gentlemen. Feel free to ask anything.
Okay, let's see.
I can't believe we're questioning the great Cassidy Lupus.
Yes, right. Me neither.
Feathery heavens, please make this quick.
Yeah, okay. Oh, it's interrogation, not just
actors.
questions.
So here's the famous Cassidy Lupus, movie star. Arrogant, self-righteous, anxious type. He's visibly nervous, though he clumsily tries to hide it. He's not that good an actor. Playing on his vanity might be a good direction. I don't think the bad cop routine would work for him. But then again, I might just have to squeeze him to succeed. I'm not in the mood to patronize him, but if I have to, I'm sure I can get more out of him than he's willing to say with a little charm and finesse.
Okay.
So, tell us in your own words what happened and why you feel you need protection.
So basically we'll have to do something similar to him what we tried doing with the queen, praise him, and that will work.
Well, I've been getting menacing messages from someone for a while.
What kind of messages?
That's the weirdest part. We actors get involved in this kind of thing all the time, but it's always about money or some kind of personal item.
Yes, go on.
I once had a crazy fan come at me with a knife because I refused to ask her out. Can you imagine?
Hardly, but please, let's stick to the point. So this is somebody... What did they ask you to do?
That's the strangest thing. It was essentially a business proposition.
What kind of business proposition?
Oh, it's just ridiculous, but they want me to be some kind of publicity face. Me, the great Cassidy Lupus on some ridiculous billboard. No.
For
fucking
meat
way.
product, probably. Might be possible, right? Oh, we can inspect some things. I never knew that. Okay. His posture is tense and rigid, but there is still a certain lightness and flexibility in it. I suppose that's an actor thing. He has an expensive suit, woven from fine fabric perfectly tailored to his measurements. A type whose sleepwear costs more than my entire apartment. He's trying to look neutral, but his mouth is twitching nervously, and his ears are pulled back slightly, as if he is hiding something. Okay, clear. So, why would you be averse to being in a commercial? But it would really suit you. How about a dog food commercial? No, definitely not going with that. You're just too sensitive for simple commercials. Let's go maybe with the first option. Why would you averse to being in a commercial?
Why would you be averse to being in a commercial? I don't get it.
I'm a real artist, Mr. Featherline.
Land. Featherland. But please continue.
A real artist doesn't stoop to selling himself on billboards like a simple photographic model. Yuck.
And why do you think they would want you in a commercial? Who needs it so badly that they dare to threaten you?
Who wouldn't? You are looking at the biggest movie star alive, Mr. Featherworld.
Land. Okay, I get it. So your name and face are worth a lot.
That's a gigantic understatement.
Well, why didn't they make you a proper offer? Such requests are usually made in a non-threatening way, with high numbers attached to them.
See? That's why you're a detective. That's it. At first, I thought it was a joke.
What if it really is?
Oh, you wouldn't say that if you'd seen the tone of those messages. And exactly what they're trying to blackmail me with.
Now that's a far more interesting subject.
Okay, so did we get any points or was that like a neutral question? I think it was neutral. Who do you think might want to blackmail you? Who are your enemies? A jealous colleague? Huh. Let's go with the jealous colleague. I think in that case he will tell us something more, maybe?
Is there anyone who would want to harm you? A jealous colleague, perhaps. Jealousy can make animals do crazy things.
I've got a lot of people jealous, that's for sure. But I don't think anyone would want to hurt me just because of that.
You think too highly of animals. You know, behind their friendly smiles, there are often repressed emotions.
I've starred in dozens of dramas and lived among actors all my life. I know all about lying. But I don't know anyone who wants me done for.
You mean who wants your death?
I didn't say that. But whoever's behind this wants Cassidy Lupus to be framed. To make my shining star go down.
Okay, I get it. Thank you. Let's dig a tiny bit deeper.
Do your job, detective.
Okay, so we did get
What
something.
exactly is in these messages? And how did they reach you in the first place?
We had just finished shooting my latest picture when my stunt double, Percy, handed me a letter. He said they thought he was Lupus, and someone, a dark figure in a dark suit, had pushed it into his hand and run away. He swore he hadn't read it, but he was pale as the moon.
So this someone simply confused you two?
Percy looks exactly like me. That's why he's my double, silly. But to tell you the truth, his profile is a little less chiseled and his stance could do with some work.
Do you think someone who knows you well can tell the difference?
Not from afar, but if that someone knew me really intimately, they should have seen he wasn't the real me.
Didn't you ever think that your double was just making it all up? And he's the one behind it?
Percy? Oh, no, that's impossible. He idolizes me.
I wouldn't dismiss the possibility, though.
As you wish, but I assure you that Percy is a man of impeccable character. You should have seen how frightened he was.
And you? Are you a man without blemish?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
So, what was in that first message?
That I'd find a contract on my desk that I'd sign if I wanted to do right by myself. Written in red, but not in blood, before you ask. However, the tone was very rude and threatening. Then, when I got back to my office, there was indeed the contract, but to be honest, I could only laugh at the contents.
What did it say?
An exclusive contract with some advertising agency I'd never heard of. Some kind of snake something. A new product line was to be advertised mainly on billboards.
Snake something? You don't remember?
I only remember the important things.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you still have that contract somewhere?
What do you think? I giggled and tore it to pieces.
Well,
Why
that clue
tore
is
it?
gone. What kind of product were you supposed to be promoting? Do you at least remember that?
There wasn't any. Can you imagine? How can I accept an offer if I don't know what it's about?
Yes, that's really strange.
They said I'd get the details later and tried to assure me it was worthy of my reputation. That's how I knew they had no idea what I'm really worth.
Interesting. So you star in these romantic flops? Not gonna ask that, definitely. What are you working on now? Could ask that. Are used to starring in historical epics of a grand scale, am I right? Let's go with
You're
that.
used to starring in historical epics of a grand scale, am I right?
Well, so you have an eye for it after all. A pleasant surprise.
A simple cop like me can't like art.
It's not that usual.
So what were you working on? Some historical drama, maybe?
Our last film was El Wolf, a real historical epic, yes. I was on the set when I got the first message. It was quite a long and turbulent shoot.
Turbulent? What do you mean?
You know, when two oceans meet, it becomes a flood.
That's not exactly how it works, but let's not get hung up on the details.
You know what I mean. Two giants, two legends, an actor and a director, each with his own vision.
I see, so it didn't work out with your director.
Nobody gets along with that animal, if I can be honest.
You must be honest. That is actually the point.
But of course. So no, I didn't get along with him, and neither did anyone else. Charles Rufus Vidor is an insufferable, arrogant, violent, and ungrateful bastard. But the film was ultimately finished with great difficulty, and there's no question that it will become an everlasting classic.
Is that so? You're a confident fella, aren't you?
Modesty is the refuge of the untalented.
Oh, gee, I better write that down. Thank you.
Okay. So let's get to the point. How are they blackmailing you? Could ask that. Don't see anything wrong about that. So, what are they trying to corner you with? With a lie, maybe? What kind of dirt did they manage to dig up? I guess there was a lot to choose from. Not gonna go with that. Let's go with a lie, maybe. Let's go with that.
So what are they trying to corner you with? A lie, maybe? I take it you're quite clean.
That's very kind of you to suggest, but I'm no saint.
Oh, no.
I have some bad old habits, but I'm working on them.
Give me an example.
Oh, it's nothing really.
Look, this could be very helpful to the investigation. help me to help you.
Just because you ask so nicely. Oh well. So, you know, cats are my weakness.
I'm sorry.
Cats?
Cats. Almost any female cat in existence. I have a feline fetish. I just see them and I go crazy.
Is that it?
Okay.
Is that really what they're blackmailing you about?
Almost. I mean, you could say
They have some kind of photos, huh? This is a dead end. You have to trust me if you want me to help you. Alright, start talking straight. Not gonna work. I'm not sure. We could go with that dead end. Or you have to trust me. Let's go with that end.
This is a dead end. Are you putting on a play?
would I be such a bad actor?
Don't be that dramatic. This is real. Welcome to the real world. Things are a little different here.
You know, I should be angry with you, but somehow I can't be. You somehow managed to speak to me.
Oh, I'm so glad. So you're going to be completely open with me from now on?
You're right. I'm asking you for a favor and still try to mislead you.
Consider it a fresh start. So,
They have a picture. They're black.
So just as I said.
It's me and a cat lady in a very,
you mean?
I mean, do I have to say it?
No. So this is the picture they're holding you at gunpoint with.
Very much so. If this picture leaks, I'm finished. You know, I've only been married a few months.
That is really embarrassing.
Embarrassing? Maybe it would be for you. It's a disaster for me. I'm idolized by women. I'm not a bad guy. I'm the epitome of a good guy. I've built a career on it.
Okay, I get it. So can we dig a little deeper?
I'm an open book. Ask me anything, I won't lie.
Good. So that was a good
All right.
question.
So you're newly married. Who's the lucky lady?
Cassandra Ruby Faye. A beautiful colleague turned lover.
What a classic.
Just like her. We met on the set of Loudest Howl, and I'll tell you, it was love at first sight.
Like a fairy tale, right?
Of course, there are always envious and hateful people. Aggressive predator jumps on the shy bunny, and the like.
But it rolls right off your back. Is that right?
What can I do? I really love her. So, I don't care about anything else.
Except cats.
Don't even say it. I'm a slave to my own wild and restless nature.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
So,
I'm sorry, but I have to ask. Who is the lucky cat lady who's put your privacy and reputation at jeopardy?
You know, it's almost humorous, but you know her.
Really? I wasn't expecting that.
Meredith H. Marble.
What? Huh, cluck me.
Who's that?
You mean the writer? The creator of the Chicken Police book series?
None other. A real predator, am I right?
Oh yeah, our lives have been taken and torn apart by her, that's for sure. But I see, in some ways, yours has too.
You need to understand, that woman is a nobody. I mean, no disrespect, but she means nothing to me. It's just, you know, she's a cat. And sometimes that's enough for me.
Then why did you marry a rabbit?
Because Faye is the love of my life, that's why. This cat thing is, you know, physical and nothing else. But it's incredibly strong.
Okay, big fella, calm down. Now, why do you think they're trying to kill you? Isn't it enough that they leak the picture and you're done?
Maybe it would be enough, but I didn't let it go. You may think I'm a big fraud, a ripoff, but Cassidy Lupus is not to be intimidated. I made it clear to them that I wouldn't give in, not even if they leaked the picture.
Well, maybe you do have some nerve. I'm genuinely surprised.
Thank you.
Or maybe you're just too stupid to realize how serious this is.
Ouch.
So then they threatened you.
Mortally. The last letter was just a poster folded up. It's a poster from an old movie I did.
And you took that as a threat.
It's called The Last Howl. The last part of a series in which the protagonist I play dies.
That's a little on the nose.
Right? I knew right away I had to get help. That's why I came to you.
So that's it? There's no more?
I think I told you everything, yes.
Quite a story. but I'm glad you finally managed to open up.
You know, Mr. Feather something,
Yes, that's right, feather something.
maybe you are as good a detective as they say.
Then maybe I thank you. You see?
Oh, I thought
That's
I
what I'm
scored
talking
0
about.
stars. Okay, I did kinda good then here. Playing on his vanity was a good tactic. Lupus opened up easily enough and the truth came out. The legendary actor was cheating on his wife and being blackmailed for it. But who's behind it all?
So,
Good,
let me get this
good.
straight.
We did
You
find
have
out.
a secret affair that you've been blackmailed with. But because you didn't give in, you feel you have a death threat, and it'll be fulfilled soon.
Exactly as you say, dear detective. Oh, no wonder they say some good things about you.
What do you mean some? Are they saying bad things too?
Oh, well, you know, that's not what I meant.
I don't think we should go into that, Sonny. What you don't know won't hurt you, right?
Don't stick your beak in, Marty.
Everybody's the subject of silly gossip, aren't they? Your partner's right. It's better to let it go.
Fuzzy heavens. Right. So, there's this premiere, am I right?
Yes, the premiere of El Wolf at the magnificent Ivory Palace. Have you heard of it?
For all things feathered, of course. We're not even allowed in there. That place is the most exclusive movie theater in town.
Come on, you'll be my guests. Of course they'll let you in, silly.
Sonny, we have to do it.
What? Why should we?
Because this good man is in danger.
Ah, you just want to go to a fancy party with movie stars, don't you?
Yep.
No.
Marty,
Well,
I think we'll take the case, dear Mr. Lupus.
splendid.
if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll discuss this with my partner.
No, just go ahead.
What the cluck are you doing?
I'm enthusiastic.
Don't be enthusiastic. The whole thing is dog shit.
But, Sonny, he's in danger.
Really.
Well, whether he is or not, do you think we have a choice? Blood Boil's gonna kill us and use our bones as toothpicks. And besides,
Well, yeah.
when was the last time
Yeah,
you
that's
went
a
to a
point.
movie premiere?
Me? Never. And that's not an accident.
You just take a deep breath and you hang in there, old bird.
What's gonna happen to Frank?
Well, it's sad to say, but I think he can wait.
Maybe you're right.
Hearing this is like sweet oil to my feathers.
Okay, we'll help you.
Now you're talking. I knew I could count on you. You won't regret it. I'll pay you handsomely for your services. Speaking of which, how much were you thinking?
Well, if we add it all up, the trip, the time, and of course the costs.
Not allowing that.
That won't be necessary. I guess we'll be doing this in our police capacity and out of the goodness of our hearts.
How nicely summed up, Santino.
Yeah.
So, see you at the party?
Very well, detectives. Can't wait.
Don't get yourself killed, okay?
Well, your sense of humor, it's one of a kind.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah, we basically got another case, which I wasn't expecting. Okay, so you know what? This is definitely a safe point. So I think we're gonna be ending the episode here then this time. Because we'll have a lot more stuff to do basically on the next episode. So I think it's better to leave things off here. So then, thank you for watching and see you next time.